How's it going, Dolphin fans? So yesterday, the Miami Dolphins made some moves, locking up their own. They officially announced the signing of Kenny Stills to a 4-year, $32 million deal. And there are many, many reports that they have, and also brought back Andre Branch, the defensive end, for 3 years, $27 million. So I'm going to kind of break these deals down. I was really pleased with the Kenny Stills signing. Lots of reports out there of him getting anywhere from 10, maybe even 11 to 12 million dollars. So bringing him back at 8 million, getting him for kind of a cheap price. Obviously, you would have to figure stuff like the no state tax helped out. Adam Gase likely helped out. Also, Kenny Stills really seems to have a connection with Jarvis Landry and Devontae Parker. So those are the guys he told once he did indeed re-sign with Miami. So I think those factors are why Miami was able to get him probably a few $1,000,000 less per year than other teams. And I think that was really good. I've said many times that the trio of wide receivers we have is just spectacular. When you think about Devontae Parker, still hasn't reached his potential, but a big body, tall, red zone threat kind of receiver, juice, 1,000 yard, 1,000 yards a year, kind of a slot wide receiver, a lot of energy and a lot of passion to the game. And Kenny Stills definitely emerged as a deep threat that can take the top off of defenses. So bringing him back, really, I think was a smart move. Maybe Jarvis Landry gets an extension. I'm not sure what this means for Parker's future. I think he's going to probably have to ball out in order to stay on the team now. But again, all in all, I was really happy. I was hoping that they could bring back Kenny Stills, especially for the right price, and I think that they were able to accomplish that. So good move there. Andre Branch, I'm not as high on. I'm not mad either, because some people will talk about him getting overpaid. He's really not getting overpaid. When you look at the defensive end position, for example, Olivier Vernon got $17, $18 million last year. He was coming off 8.5 sacks. Branch is getting half that at $9 million on average, actually about $8 million, I believe, because now I think there's a new report saying it's 3 years, $24 million. But again, he's getting about $8 or $9 million, and he got 5.5 sacks. So in comparison, it's fair to the market. I'm not sure if $8 or $9 million for Andre Branch is exactly what the team needed to do with their money, but he was a really solid piece coming over from Jacksonville. There's really not a lot out there in the pass rushing market, and when you looked at the Dolphins, if they had let Andre Branch go, they would have had Cameron Wake and Terrence Fede and Deion Jordan as their pass rushers. So they were going to have to sign somebody or probably draft like 2 defensive ends just to get by. So I definitely understand the decision to bring back Andre Branch. And now it'll be interesting to see what else Miami is able to do this offseason. Lawrence Timmons, linebacker, veteran from the Steelers, is planning to visit. I think that could be a really solid move, especially for the right price. I think he'd be an immediate upgraded linebacker wherever he did play, probably middle. And then also could kind of groom some of the young guys that we're probably going to draft. Some talks about signing a guard, maybe trading for a cornerback. So there's definitely probably going to be some more moves for the Miami Dolphins this free agency, but I think it was a good idea to kind of go ahead and lock up some of their own guys right away. Again, maybe overpaying a little bit for Branch, but I also thought that they got Kenny Stills cheaper than he could have cost. So it kind of balances out in that way. And again, that's kind of just the defensive end market. It's one of those things where if you sign a quarterback or a defensive end in free agency, it's going to be overpriced. Those positions are just really valued. So again, solid moves all around. Not mad at them, and definitely happy about Kenny Stills. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, and I will continue to come at you with some free agent updates.